God says, I need your 2 minutes only. It is very shocking. 3 angels are talking about your body because something serious is about to happen. Listen to God now before it is too late. I am calling you right now because what you are about to hear is not small, and you cannot afford to ignore it even for a moment. I need you to stay with me because something precious is at risk. And if you listen fully, you will receive protection that others are missing. This is not fear speaking. This is care, because I see what is forming before it reaches you. The reason I am asking for only 2 minutes is because the truth you need is simple, but it is urgent, and it will change how you move from this moment forward. If you skip this, you may miss the very thing that was meant to guard your body and preserve your life. Type Amen if you believe. Right now, there are 3 angels standing near you, and they are not silent. They are speaking about your body because they see something you cannot see yet, and their voices are filled with concern and purpose. They are not there to scare you. They are there because I sent them to watch, to observe, and to prepare a way of protection before anything touches you. What they are discussing is not random. It is specific, and it is connected to choices, habits, and moments you have overlooked. I am revealing this to you because I do not want you to walk blindly into something that could have been avoided. You must understand that your body is not just flesh to me. It is a vessel I formed with intention and care. Every part of you has meaning, and I have not abandoned you to chance or harm. When the angels speak, they speak with clarity. And what they are saying is that there is a shift happening around your physical well-being. It is not something that will come suddenly without warning, because this is your warning. This is me stepping in before the moment arrives, giving you awareness so you can respond with wisdom. Before you continue, I ask you with a sincere heart, take a second and show your support by liking this video. Because this moment is not just for you, but for others who need to hear this truth as well. The angels are pointing toward patterns that have been building quietly, and they are not ignoring what they see. They are speaking about stress you have carried, about neglect you have allowed, and about signals your body has already tried to send you. These are not punishments, they are alerts, and I am amplifying them now so you will not miss them again. You have felt small discomforts, small warnings, and moments where something did not feel right, but you pushed forward without stopping. I am asking you now to pay attention because those small signs are connected to something that needs your care. I am not telling you this to make you afraid of your own body, but to help you respect it and listen to it. You are not alone in this, and you are not without help, because I am guiding you through this moment. The angels are not leaving your side. They are continuing to watch, and they are ready to respond as you begin to take this seriously. What could have grown into something heavy can be reduced, redirected, and even removed when you align yourself with this awareness. This is why I am speaking clearly, because confusion is not what I want for you. There is something serious about to happen if nothing changes, but everything can change, because you are hearing this now. You are not being left in darkness, and you are not being left without instruction. I am placing this truth directly in front of you, so that you can act not later but now. The seriousness does not mean it is final. It means it is important, and importance is what leads to transformation when you choose to respond. Type 777 to receive blessings. You may be wondering why this moment feels so intense, and it is because you were not meant to ignore your body for so long. You have carried things quietly, you have dismissed signs, and you have believed that everything would settle on its own. But I see deeper than what you feel on the surface, and I know when something needs attention. The angels are not whispering casually. They are speaking with urgency because they care about what happens next. And I care even more because you are mine. There is a path in front of you right now, and it is not complicated. It is a path of listening, adjusting, and respecting what your body is telling you. It is a path of slowing down when needed, of seeking help when necessary, and of not ignoring what feels wrong. You do not need to understand everything at once, but you do need to take this seriously. Each step you take in awareness becomes a shield that protects you from what was forming. I am not distant from your struggle. and I am not silent in your situation. I am speaking now because I love you, and I want you to be whole, strong, and safe. The angels will continue their watch, but you must also take your place in this moment. You are not powerless. You are chosen, and you are being guided. What is ahead does not have to harm you, because I am giving you the chance to change its direction. They are pointing to the way you have been pushing through without rest, ignoring the signals that asked you to slow down and choosing to carry burdens longer than you were meant to. I see the strength you have shown, but I also see where that strength has turned into silent strain. This is why I am speaking again, because I want to lift that strain before it becomes something heavier. Type yes to affirm. Your body has been trying to speak to you in ways you could feel, but did not fully understand. There have been moments when your energy dropped suddenly, when your sleep did not restore you, or when a small discomfort stayed longer than it should have. These were not random events. They were gentle calls for your attention. The angels are reminding you that nothing inside you is without purpose and every signal carries meaning. I am asking you now to begin listening in a way you have not before. There is also something deeper, that the angels are discussing something that goes beyond physical habits and touches your inner state. They are speaking about the weight of worry you have been carrying, the thoughts that have been running through your mind and the pressure you have placed on yourself to keep going no matter what. This kind of weight does not stay only in your thoughts. It settles into your body and begins to affect how you feel. I do not want you to carry what was never meant to stay with you this long. I am asking you to release what you can and to trust that you do not have to hold everything alone. You are not being corrected with harshness. You are being guided with care. I am not pointing out these things to judge you, but to help you become aware of what needs to change. Awareness is the first step toward healing, and you are receiving that step right now. The angels are not only identifying what is wrong, they are also standing ready to support what is right. When you begin to respond, you will feel a shift that brings relief where there was tension. There is a reason I asked for your attention in such a direct way. It is because this moment matters more than you realize. If you choose to ignore it again, the same patterns will continue, and the same signals will grow stronger. But if you choose to respond even in small ways, you begin to change the path ahead of you. You do not need to fix everything at once. You only need to start. Type 1-1. If you walk by faith, if these words are already doing something real inside you, I want to invite you to respond right now. Like this message as your first act of agreement with what God is placing in your heart. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that every message prepared for you finds you at exactly the right moment. And go to the link in the pinned comment below. By sowing into this mission, you are helping carry this kind of tender, honest word to hearts that are still in the pressure, still wondering if the resistance means they are wrong. What you give comes back to you as the very steadfastness and peace being described. The link is pinned. Give when your spirit says yes, and then stay, because there is still more ahead. The angels are also speaking about timing, because timing is important in moments like this. There is a window right now where change is easier, where your body is still responsive, and where your actions can have a strong impact. If this window passes without attention, things may become more difficult to shift. I am not saying this to create fear, but to show you the value of acting now. When you move in alignment with this moment, you allow restoration to begin sooner. I want you to understand something clearly. You are not fragile in a way that makes you weak, but you are human in a way that requires care. Strength does not mean ignoring your needs. It means honoring them. The angels are not calling you to become fearful. They are calling you to become mindful. When you become mindful, you protect what I have given you. There are simple changes that can begin to make a difference, and you already know some of them deep inside. You know when you need rest. You know when you need to step away from stress, and you know when something does not feel right. The problem has not been your ability to recognize these things, but your willingness to act on them. I am encouraging you now to act even if it feels small. Small steps taken with consistency can bring powerful results. The angels are watching how you respond to this moment, not with judgment, but with hope. They are hoping to see you take this seriously, to see you honor the body you have been given, and to see you move with intention instead of neglect. When you do this, they will assist you in ways you may not even notice at first. Their presence will bring peace, clarity, and a sense of protection that surrounds you quietly. You are not alone in this process, and you are not expected to figure everything out by yourself. I am with you, guiding you step by step, even in the smallest decisions. When you choose rest over exhaustion, when you choose care over neglect, you are aligning yourself with what I desire for you. This alignment creates space for healing to enter. There is also something you must release, something that has been draining you without your full awareness. It may be a habit, a pattern, or even a situation that keeps pulling energy from you. The angels have noticed this, and they are speaking about it because it is connected to your well-being. You cannot continue to give away what your body needs to stay strong. I am asking you to set boundaries where they are needed. You may feel resistance when you begin to make these changes, and that is natural. Change often feels uncomfortable at first, especially when you have been used to a certain way of living. But discomfort in change is not harm, it is growth. I am encouraging you to move through that discomfort with trust. Trust that what you are doing is leading you towards something better. The seriousness of what the angels are discussing does not mean that harm is certain. It means that awareness is necessary. You have been given a chance to adjust, to redirect, and to protect yourself before anything becomes overwhelming. This is a gift. Even if it feels intense, I want you to see it as an opportunity to care for yourself in a deeper way. You are capable of more than you think, especially when you are guided. I am not asking you to become perfect. I am asking you to become attentive. Attention is what creates change, and change is what creates healing. When you begin to notice what your body needs, you will start to feel a shift that confirms you are moving in the right direction. The angels are still near, still speaking, and still watching with care. They are not leaving this moment, and neither am I. I will continue to guide you as long as you are willing to listen. Stay present, stay aware, and stay open to what is being shown to you. I see how you have continued forward even when your body asked you to pause. And I understand why you did it. But I am telling you now that you must begin to respond differently. What is forming can still be softened, but only if you choose awareness over habit. Type 2-2. If you trust God, there is a connection between your thoughts and your body that you cannot separate. The angels are speaking about how your mind has been carrying tension, replaying concerns, and holding on to things that were never meant to stay inside you. This tension does not disappear on its own. It settles into your muscles, your breathing, and your energy. I am asking you to recognize this connection because ignoring it will only allow the pressure to build. When you begin to calm your thoughts, your body will begin to respond with relief. You have been stronger than many people realize, and you have endured more than you have spoken about. But strength does not mean you must continue in silence while your body carries the cost. I am inviting you to be honest with yourself about what you feel, even if it is uncomfortable to admit. The angels are not asking for perfection. They are asking for truth. When you allow truth to rise, healing can begin to move through you. There is also something physical that the angels are observing, something that requires your attention sooner rather than later. It may feel small right now, like something you can manage or ignore, but it carries a deeper signal that you should not dismiss. I am not naming it to frighten you, but to guide you into awareness. When something lingers or repeats, it is not without meaning. I want you to take it seriously, not with fear, but with care. Type 12. If you trust in Jesus, you are not meant to carry uncertainty about your own body without seeking clarity. There are moments when you must listen inward, and there are moments when you must also reach outward for help. I am guiding you toward both because they work together. Ignoring either one can delay the change that needs to happen. Before we go further, I want to pause here with you for just a moment. You are still in this word, and that itself is the perseverance being described throughout. This channel was built to carry this kind of steady, grounding word to hearts that are still in the trembling, still needing someone to confirm that the trembling is not fear but awakening. If this message has been doing that for you today, consider going to the link in the pinned comment below. Give what your heart freely offers. A coffee, a small seed, anything at all. Because what you plant into a mission that carries this kind of word to people who are still in the resistance returns to you as more of the very steadfastness and confirmation being described. The link is pinned. Give when your spirit says yes. When you begin to act on what you feel, you create movement where there was stagnation. The angels are also speaking about your pace, the speed at which you have been moving through your days. You have been rushing through moments that needed your presence, and in doing so, you have missed what your body was trying to communicate. Slowing down is not a weakness. It is a form of wisdom. When you slow down, you begin to notice what was hidden in the noise. I am asking you to create space for that awareness. There is a pattern of pushing through discomfort that has become normal for you, but it is not healthy for you to continue this way. The angels are reminding you that discomfort is a signal, not something to silence. When you treat every signal as something to overcome, you miss the message behind it. I want you to start asking yourself what your body is trying to say, even if the answer takes time to understand. This is how you begin to align with care instead of resistance. You may feel a sense of urgency rising within you as you hear this, and that is not accidental. That feeling is part of the awareness I am placing inside you. It is not there to overwhelm you. It is there to move you into action when you feel that inner pull. Do not ignore it. It is guiding you toward what needs your attention right now. The angels are still speaking, and what they are saying is clear. They are saying that your body can recover, your energy can return, and your strength can be restored, but only if you begin to listen. Nothing about this moment is meant to harm you. It is meant to protect you. Protection does not always come quietly. Sometimes it comes with urgency, so you will pay attention. That is what is happening now. I am not asking you to live in fear of what might happen. I am asking you to live in awareness of what can change. Fear closes your mind, but awareness opens it. When your mind is open, you begin to see options, solutions, and paths that were hidden before. This is where healing begins, not in panic, but in understanding. There is also something you must release that is directly affecting your physical state. It may be a habit that drains you or a routine that does not support your well-being. You have sensed this before, but you have not fully acted on it. The angels are bringing it back into your attention because it cannot be ignored any longer. When you release what harms you, you create space for what restores you. You are not alone in this shift, and you are not being left to figure it out without guidance. I am walking with you in every decision you begin to make when you choose rest. I am there when you choose care. I am there when you choose to listen instead of ignore. I am there. This is not a moment of isolation. It is a moment of alignment. The seriousness that the angels spoke about is still present, but it is not without hope. It is a call to action, not a sentence of harm. You have been given time, you have been given awareness, and you have been given guidance. These are powerful things when you choose to use them. I want you to understand that you are capable of changing what is ahead. Your body is not your enemy. It is your partner in this life. When you treat it with care, it responds with strength. When you listen to it, it guides you. When you ignore it, it struggles to keep up. I am asking you to rebuild that relationship starting now. It does not need to be perfect. It only needs to begin. This pattern has been repeating, and it is creating a quiet strain that is beginning to show in subtle ways. I am bringing this into the light so you can see it clearly and choose differently. When you change how you respond, You change what happens next. Type 1010 to claim miracles. There is something within you that already knows what needs to be addressed. It is that quiet awareness that speaks when you are alone. The feeling that something is not fully right even when everything looks normal on the outside. The angels are pointing to that inner knowing and asking you to trust it. You have ignored it before because it felt inconvenient or uncertain, but it has been guiding you correctly. I am asking you now to listen to it with courage instead of hesitation. Your body has not been silent even when you tried not to hear it. It has shown signs through fatigue, through tension, and through moments when your strength did not match your effort. These are not random occurrences. They are messages. The angels are repeating what your body has already been trying to say, and I am confirming it so you cannot dismiss it again. When you acknowledge these signals, you begin to take back control over what is happening within you. Type Amen to receive protection. There is also a connection between your environment and your physical state that cannot be ignored. The spaces you spend time in, the people you surround yourself with, and the energy you absorb all play a role in how your body feels. The angels are speaking about influences that are draining you slowly without your full awareness. This drain is not always obvious, but it accumulates over time and begins to affect your strength. I want to stop here with you for just a breath before the final points. You have stayed through every number, and that itself is the sustained focus being described throughout. This channel was built to reach people who have lived through chaos not once but many times, and who are still choosing growth over bitterness. If this message has been confirming the choice for you today, go to the link in the pinned comment below. Give what your heart says to give. A coffee, a small seed, anything your spirit directs. Because what you plant into a mission that carries this kind of honest, grounding truth to people who are still deciding between chaos and peace comes back to you as more of the very strength you are reading about. The link is pinned. Give when your spirit says yes. I want you to become aware of what you are allowing around you. You are not required to stay in situations that weaken you. You are not required to carry the weight of others in a way that harms your own well-being. I am giving you permission to step back to create distance where needed and to protect your energy. This is not selfishness. It is wisdom. When you protect yourself, you are honoring what I have given you. The angels are also discussing your routines, the way your days are structured and how those patterns are affecting your body. There are habits that once felt normal, but are now working against you. It may be the way you eat, the way you rest, or the way you push yourself without pause. These habits have become automatic, but they can be changed. I am asking you to become intentional about what you do each day. There is something powerful about small, consistent actions. When you begin to care for your body in simple ways, those actions build over time and create real change. The angels are encouraging you not to wait for a perfect plan, but to begin with what you can do now. Even a small step taken with awareness can begin to shift what is happening inside you. Do not underestimate the power of starting where you are. You may feel overwhelmed when you think about everything at once, but I am not asking you to do everything at once. I am asking you to begin with one area that needs your attention and to move forward from there. When you take one step, the next step becomes clearer. This is how progress works. Not through sudden perfection, but through steady movement. I am guiding you through this process. The angels are still speaking with care, and they are reminding you that your body is capable of responding positively when it is treated well. It is not too late for you to experience improvement, and it is not too late for you to feel stronger. What matters is what you choose to do from this moment forward. Every decision you make now has the potential to support your well-being. There is also a need for balance that has been missing in your life. You have leaned too far in one direction, giving too much in some areas and neglecting others. This imbalance is affecting your body even if you have not fully recognized it. The angels are asking you to restore that balance, to create space for rest, care, and renewal. Balance is what allows your body to function as it was meant to. You are not being asked to give up your responsibilities or your goals. You are being asked to approach them in a way that does not harm you. When you care for yourself, you become more capable, not less. Your strength increases, your clarity improves, and your ability to move forward becomes stronger. This is why I am guiding you toward change. The seriousness of this moment is still present, but it is not something that should paralyze you. It should move you into action with purpose. You have been given insight that many people ignore until it is too late. I do not want that for you. I want you to act while there is still time to shift what is ahead. The angels are not leaving, and their attention has not shifted away from you. They are continuing to observe, to speak, and to support. They are watching how you respond, not to judge you, but to assist you as you begin to move differently. When you take steps toward care, they align with those steps and strengthen them. You are not alone in this journey, and you are not without guidance. I am with you in every moment, even when you do not feel it. My presence does not leave you when things become difficult. It remains with you, guiding you toward what is right for you. This is a moment of change, and you are being led through it. This pattern has already started to form, and it is not something that will disappear without your attention. I am telling you this because I want to interrupt that cycle before it becomes heavier. You still have the ability to change the direction, and that is why I am continuing to speak to you. Type 333. If you believe in divine protection, there is a moment in your recent past that you can remember. A time when you felt something in your body that made you pause for a second. You may have brushed it off, telling yourself it was nothing serious, or that it would pass quickly. The angels are pointing to that exact moment and saying it was not meaningless. If these words are already doing something real inside you, I want to invite you to respond right now, like this message, as your first act of agreement with what God is placing in your heart. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that every message prepared for you finds you at exactly the right moment. And go to the link in the pinned comment below. By sowing into this mission, you are helping carry this kind of tender, honest word to hearts that are still in the pressure, still wondering if the resistance means they are wrong. What you give comes back to you as the very steadfastness and peace being described. The link is pinned. Give when your spirit says yes, and then stay, because there is still more ahead. It was an early signal, a quiet warning that deserved your attention. I am asking you now to go back in your mind and acknowledge that moment without dismissing it. Your body is not trying to confuse you. It is trying to communicate with you when something repeats. When a feeling returns, or when a discomfort lingers, it is asking to be heard. The angels are reminding you that repetition is not coincidence. It is a sign that something needs to be addressed with care. I do not want you to continue overlooking these signs, because they are there to guide you. Type Amen if you receive this truth. There is also a connection between how you treat your time and how your body responds. You have been giving your time freely to things that do not always give back to you. This has created a drain that you have learned to live with, but it is not meant to be normal for you. The angels are speaking about the need to reclaim your time in a way that supports your well-being. When you begin to protect your time, you also begin to protect your body. You are not required to be available for everything and everyone at all times. There is a limit to what you can carry, and that limit must be respected. I am asking you to begin setting boundaries that allow you to rest, recover, and restore your energy. This is not about withdrawing from life. It is about living in a way that does not harm you. When you honor your limits, you create space for strength to return. The angels are also focusing on your breathing. Something so simple, yet so powerful. They are observing how shallow your breathing becomes when you are under stress, how it limits the flow of energy within you. This may seem small, but it has a real impact on how your body feels. I am asking you to become aware of your breathing, to slow it down, and to allow it to deepen. When your breath becomes calm, your body begins to follow. There is a rhythm that your body is meant to have, a balance between effort and rest. That rhythm has been disrupted, and it is affecting how you feel each day. The angels are guiding you back to that rhythm, reminding you that rest is not a luxury. It is a necessity. When you deny yourself rest, your body struggles to keep up with your demands. I want you to begin restoring that balance starting now. You may feel a sense of urgency growing within you, and that is not something to push away. That feeling is guiding you toward change. It is telling you that something needs to be different, that you cannot continue in the same way. I am asking you to respond to that urgency with action, not with fear. Action is what creates movement, and movement is what creates change. The angels are still speaking about something that has been quietly affecting you, something that you may not have fully connected to your physical state. It is the emotional weight you have been carrying, the unresolved feelings that have remained inside you. These feelings do not disappear just because you move forward. Acknowledging your feelings without judgment is crucial for healing. Releasing tension helps your body feel lighter, restoring energy over time. It is important to address unusual bodily sensations and seek help if needed. This is wisdom, not weakness. Your well-being matters, and the angels support you in your decisions. They encourage awareness of your daily actions, as automatic habits may perpetuate patterns that harm you. Small adjustments in posture and momentary pauses can alleviate discomfort. Be mindful of the tension you have been holding in your body, especially when stressed emotionally. Offering gentle care to yourself is essential. Recognize that you have the time and attention to prioritize self-care, even in brief moments. Nutrition and hydration also require your focus. What nourishes you can enhance your overall energy. Sleep quality matters, as proper rest is vital for recovery. Responding to fatigue signals helps prevent deeper exhaustion. As you begin to listen to your body, a harmonious rhythm forms, guiding you toward balance. You are encouraged to take gradual steps towards well-being, acknowledging that even the smallest changes lead to meaningful progress. I am present with you, guiding you through your struggles, with angels observing and supporting you. When you make positive choices, they protect and stand with you. Recognizing your burdens can initiate personal growth. You are encouraged to allow pauses between tasks for bodily restoration, combating a pattern of constant effort that leads to imbalance. This tension, often unnoticed, holds you back from peace. The angels urge you to change your daily rhythms, slow transitions, breathe, and reset. Gentle movement is vital to releasing accumulated stiffness and achieving flexibility. Additionally, frequent, intense focus can lead to mental fatigue, so take breaks for mental rejuvenation. Cultivating awareness of your feelings at different times of day enhances your well-being. Balancing determination with care is essential to avoid strain and foster strength. Each intentional step, no matter how small, leads to real change. Your awareness grants you power. Thus, it is crucial to care for yourself deeply and address stored emotions impacting your physical state. The process of release is not optional, it is essential for your well-being. Allowing yourself to feel and let go eases your body. Healing requires addressing the excessive responsibilities you have shouldered, which have weighed you down. As we near the end, thank you for staying with this message. If you would like to support this channel, you can leave a tip on the link. The link is in the description and pinned in the comments. If this helped you, subscribing helps too. Either way, thank you for being here. The angels emphasize the need to release burdens that do not belong to you, as caring should not come at your expense. Setting boundaries fosters well-being and creates space for self-care. Your inner dialogue must be gentler. Harsh self-talk impacts your body more than you realize. Speaking kindly to yourself brings relaxation. Peace in your mind is linked to physical strength. Angels encourage moments of calm throughout your day, allowing recovery and strength. Slowing down is necessary for progress. Your awareness is growing, enabling recognition of signals from your body. This awareness leads to a path toward feeling lighter and more balanced. Your understanding of your situation empowers you and shapes your future. Consistency in positive actions is key. True change develops quietly. Patience is crucial, as progress can be slow but meaningful. Shift in recognizing discomfort is powerful, leading to better choices. Trust your instincts, as clarity will help you protect yourself. Notice moments of feeling lighter. They indicate progress. The journey includes setbacks, but returning to awareness each time is essential. Keep moving forward with the angel's guidance.